Bonjour, mon ami. So, today we did worship, we cleaned about all around. Now we're gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna go do something a little bit different. We're going to a place where a whole bunch of hippie Christians from about 30 years ago realized that they needed to do something. And so they built this place that welcomes in all who need help. Poor, a lot of people who don't really speak French, and some gypsies and all that sort of people. People who need help, people who are homeless. There are a whole bunch of drug addicts here and a whole bunch of families who are feeling the effects of those kinds of issues. And these are people who need help and who are looking for just some comfort and someone to look to for help. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to entertain some kids. And as I've heard, usually once you start entertaining kids, you'll soon be entertaining adults. We all were supposed to say, what is our talent? Could people do art? Could people do music? Could people do card tricks? Well, none of these are really things that I do. I am a storyteller, which is kind of an issue because not many of them speak English. I'm going to be doing some mime work. I'm going to be using some puppets, my body, sword, and my animated personality to tell stories. I've already thought of a couple I could do. One will be, of course, King Arthur and the Sword and the Stone, so I can do this. And I might have a kid in the audience be the one who pulls out the sword. I don't know. But yes, this is one of the swords that I bought yesterday for my brothers. Note that I've got the outer shirt, the hat, and this scarf around my leg. Now, why am I doing that? Well, depending on what I want to do, I might be able to change characters on a dime. So what I could do is I can take off the hat and I could be one character. Put on the hat, button this up, be another character. Wrap the scarf around, there's another character. And that way we'll be able to distinguish characters without using names and words and all that stuff. So I just talked to two little kids in French, which was adorable, and now I'm about to do a puppet show. This is why I came here, and this is why I'm so excited. So, I did puppet shows for the kids, and the pastor for our event did translating, and the kids really loved it. I think some of my friends took video of it, and if they did, here it is. We can say sheep because I was going to say something. Let's say sheep, we'll say sheep. He's a shepherd. So he watches the sheep, and if a wolf comes out, ça c'est le loup, il chasse. Then he shouts, wolf. Donc, si le loup vient, il crie, le loup arrive. And all the townspeople come in. Et tous les gens de la ville arrivent pour le soutenir. And he tells them, there was a wolf.
Et Pierre leur dit, ah, il y avait un loup, il y avait un loup.
And then they go get the wolf.
Et après, ils chassent le loup.
And so they protect the sheep.
Et ils protègent toutes les brebis.
Now, his job is a bit slow.
Donc, le travail de Pierre, c'est vraiment intelligent.
No one else is there.
Personne n'est là, il est tout seul avec que les brebis.
He just sits with sheep all day.
Avec que les brebis. Les moutons.
There's all for me.
Donc, il
And then I spent the rest of the time talking with this cool guy.
Well, my name's Sean. I like to translate stuff. Might have a video, YouTube channel once in a day. I don't know.
If he does, then I'm going to put an annotation around his face, and you can click it to find it. He told me some pretty interesting ideas of what he might do with Minecraft mods and teaching people new languages, which is something that I would watch, so I hope he does that. We're headed to a fancy dinner with Dudley, who is the pastor/leader of this whole event. And I'm not taking this camera with me because it's a fancy dinner, and bringing cam will be rude. So I'll see you later. Oh dear, zoomed in. Whoop, let's go out. Yes. Notice I'm wearing a different bow tie. So, yes, we had dinner and it was amazing, and I had escargot, aka snail, and it was absolutely delicious, and buttery and fishy, and it was just absolutely amazing. And then I did dishes, and which meant I changed back into that TARDIS t-shirt. I know there's more behind us. And then I changed back into a suit because we're apparently going out into town. We're only like seconds ago, and I grabbed the first bow tie I could, and I got this one. This is the coolest restroom I've ever seen. That's a robot. So this is our final night on the town. The girls, Ian, maybe Zach, and I are gonna go to a cemetery, and we're gonna check that out. Tomorrow will be our last morning on the town, and then we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of worship and a whole bunch of work. And then we're gonna be packing up because on Friday we're gonna be on a train on our way to Paris. I'm out of the road. Now this is a cemetery. Oh, something happened here. (1887 to 1970). Wow, that man was old. This guy lived long.
Oh my god!
This is the newest addition to the cemetery, a man named Max, who was joined in 2014. And that's the boys trying to scare the girls, and I think they succeeded. Apparently I died in 1943, which is unfortunate. I'll have to tell all my family and friends that I'm dead. There's a funeral on Thursday.
It's alright, that's a bone.
Yep, that's a bone.
I'm like 90% sure that's a bone.
There's a bone in there. There's a bone in there. Well, I mean, if you don't see the catacombs at least...
Don't lose your phone! Oh my gosh.
I'll go inside there if I lose it.
If we don't see the catacombs, at least we'll have seen one bone in France.
Sorry.
Is
Yeah,
this
that's
way
tiny.
healing up the way the spider webs?
There you go. Okay.
Pardon moi. Ugh.
It looks like a bone, but I don't know. It's a wood.
Bonsoir.